Today the world wakes up loud, but I choose to wake up slow. Before I give my energy to anyone else or to anything else, I give it to myself first. Feeling, breathing, stretching, being. Reminding myself that mornings don't have to be productive to be powerful. You can just be. Society glorifies doing more, but our nervous system isn't wired to be on 24/7. We were taught to chase hustle, but things like stillness, reflection, and emotion are just as powerful, especially for healing, creativity, and connection. When you're always performing or producing, you stop hearing your inner voice. Slowing down helps you to tune in and make choices that truly aligns. The tight chest, the tired eyes, the sudden irritation, it's not random, it's wisdom. Because your body remembers. People might say this is a bit woo-woo, but the science shocked me. You weren't meant to move this fast. Because here's the truth. Your brain processes emotions and memory during rest, especially during quiet and non-stimulating moments. Without rest, you struggle to retain information, feel overwhelmed, miss emotional cues from your body and others, are more likely to experience burnout. Mindfulness and slowing down activate the prefrontal cortex. This is the part of your brain that regulates decision making, emotional regulation, and attention. But slowing down also shrinks the amygdala, the part of your brain that's linked to fear and overreaction. And you wouldn't believe this, but just 10 to 15 minutes a day of mindfulness lowers your stress hormones and helps regulate your emotions. Also, did you know that constant productivity creates a mental loop where your value is tied to output? This leads to guilt during rest and shame when you're not achieving. So, you're not lazy, you're overstimulated, your body is not broken, it's just tired of running. We weren't made to move this fast, to wake up rushing, to spend our day proving. The brain needs slowness to heal. The heart needs silence to speak. The soul needs space. Resting your body isn't a luxury, it's a must. It really is that simple. Because fast living numbs you. You start missing the little moments that make life feel beautiful. The way your child laughs, or the warmth of the sun. Living fast helps you survive, but you stop feeling alive. Small moments of calm and beauty bring your body out of the stress, and the small moments say, you're safe now, you can rest. That's so essential for long-term health. Your mental health, your emotional health, and your physical health. Because you know what? Your brain, it stores more feelings than facts. The tiny moments of love, peace, and laughter, those become real memories. They anchor you when life gets hard. When we're young, we want to grind. We want to chase, build, prove. We think success means never slowing down, that rest is weakness, and stillness means falling behind. But then life will teach you, because burnout has no trophy. You can lose years trying to become enough for a version of success that doesn't even feel like you. And one day, you wake up craving peace over pressure, present over perfection, softness over speed. And that's not because you gave up, but because you finally understand you don't need to rush to be worthy. You don't need it. Just be. And if you grew up around chaos, unpredictability, criticism, or pressure, your body learned that being on guard is being safe. So calm can feel unfamiliar, even dangerous. Your body is used to being ready, even when there's nothing to fight. We live in a world of non-stop notifications, noise, tasks, and comparisons. Our brains get addicted to the dopamine hits of doing, scrolling, fixing. Stillness doesn't give that rush, so it feels boring, even if it's healing. And also, a bigger issue is that silence brings you face to face with yourself, your emotions, fears, unmet needs. And people are afraid of that. Sometimes you can avoid calm because you're avoiding what you might feel if we stop. When your brain, body, and emotions suddenly become completely calm, a beautiful but sometimes uncomfortable shift happens. One that affects your entire system. When you finally slow down, feelings you've been suppressing can come up. The sadness you push aside, exhaustion you ignored, even joy or peace that couldn't get through the noise. And this is completely normal. Your body is making space to process instead of just survive. But the sudden calm can feel like emptiness if you're used to constant stress. It might feel like floating, spacing out, or like something is missing. But really, that's your nervous system adjusting to safety. It's detoxing overstimulation. And many people don't know this, but the morning is one of the most powerful times to reach that deep, restorative calm. Before you're flooded with to-dos, decisions, and people's energy, your nervous system is at baseline at that time. This is why the morning is the easiest time to access parasympathetic calm. Because your body doesn't have to undo a day of stress first. Right after waking, your brain is in theta and alpha waves, the same brain waves you enter during deep meditation. So this makes your mind more receptive, emotionally open, connected to intuition. Your mind is like a quiet canvas before the noise of the day begins. What you feel first thing often sets your brain emotional filter for the rest of the day. So start with calm. You're more likely to interpret challenges with softness and clarity. Now I understand that long resting isn't realistic for everyone. People have kids, people study, some are caregivers, and their mind race unless they stay busy. But there are ways you can honor real life and still invite slowness. You don't need an hour of stillness. It would be nice, but just 30 seconds is enough. A micro moment of peace. Sit down and close your eyes while drinking your tea. Taking a deep breath while driving. The key is not to add more, but just shift how you move through what's already there. If you're cooking, fold mindfulness into the steering. If you're getting the kids dressed, do it with softness. If you're walking to the train, feel your feet on the ground. Peace isn't about silence or doing nothing. It's about feeling grounded, even in noise. Try placing one hand on your chest for a few seconds and taking a deep breath. If stillness stresses you out, ask, what helped me soften? Maybe it's walking, maybe it's journaling, maybe it's organizing. Let your version of slow be active slow. Don't let it be a forced stillness. You don't need a 5 a.m. miracle routine or green juice if it doesn't vibe with your life. Start with one or two things that genuinely feel calming or energizing, and that's enough. Let it really feel like you, but a calmer version. It doesn't have to be a Pinterest board. You don't have to escape your life to find peace. You just have to meet yourself differently within. Even if your days are loud, messy, full, you still deserve softness. You still deserve slowness. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Start small. Start real. Start with one deep breath. And let that be enough for today.